I'm Andrew Smith from the Open University Cisco Academy Support Centre, and in this short series or playlist of videos I'm going to demonstrate how to create and manage an assessment of your own within the Cisco NetAcad platform. First, you can see on my desktop I have got a packet tracer course, the Getting Started with Packet Tracer. It is an instructor-led course. It has to be an instructor-led course. You can only do what I'm doing on instructor-led courses. Self-paced are designed for out-of-the-box, no admin. Instructor-led is out-of-the-box, teaching whatever context you like, but you now can administer, alter, tweak, tune, manipulate the content. So here we've got this short course, got the content, I've activated the one exam, it's all set up, and we don't need to worry about how I've set it up, because we all know, you should all know, how to create an instructor-led course by now. And why am I picking the Packet Tracer course? Isn't a good example of a sandbox environment where you can test, try, play about and discover things. So the first thing I'm going to do is go into the content, and you can just see down the bottom, add content extension, and I'm going to start with a blank page, and I'm going to call it my test example. Nothing clever here, I'm not going to add anything else, and I'm going to create it, and then I'm just going to wait, and then I will be given some choices. Do I want classic or advanced? Here, to create an assessment, you must have the advanced component editor, and you must select an assessment page, and then you can start building. Okay, now you will see that this is dynamic, and at the moment there are 2 questions, and there are unlimited attempts and a time limit. This is all picked up from the bulk edit items assessment system. You can add a little bit more information if you require, so it could be my test, and I am actually literally going to write in here, hello, learn to type, Andrew, hello world. Why not? It just proves that I can actually manipulate this, add information. I can add a logo, I can add a banner, I can add everything. And every time you see it go blurry, it is auto saving. To create a question, well, I'm actually going to call this Q1, and then I'm going to write out which of these is correct. And I'm going to write this one, not this, nor that. Okay, now that's quite obvious. Now I don't want this type of question to appear. I don't want to keep doing multiple choice, multiple answer, but I am going to insert a subsection below, and you can see now the types of questions you can create. Now my advice is, over time, is to play about with each of these options. So I'm actually going to do quite an obvious style of question widget here, where I'm going to do a multi-choice question, and you can see here now I've got the one where I can only choose one at a time, and I'm just going to call this Q2. Who is the best? I'm going to write Andrew, and then down here, not Andrew. Now you can start creating question banks. You can start creating situations where it randomly will select from the different question banks. The beauty of having question banks is you can replicate, so you can actually use the same questions again, albeit slightly differently. And those of you that know anything about IP addressing, subnetting, certain math scenarios or certain questions, you can reuse the questions but ask them differently. So you're testing the knowledge, but by having a question bank, it will pick between them. It's important just to make sure that the question bank has got the same amount of questions. It doesn't have to. It is totally up to you. So I'm just going to create 2 questions here. Actually, for fun, I'm actually going to create a third question now, where I am going to fill in the blanks. Here it goes. So you will always have a pretext as the Andrew is, and we can edit the options. English. Actually, I want to just select the right one. English, American, French, and then and cool. Apologies to my American cousins, but this is just a good example of a sentence where they've got to complete the sentence. Andrew is also, I will pick a lower option this time, so let's think of something else about Andrew. Not a nerd. Not a sci-fi fan. Not interested in football. I'm sorry, I'm not interested in football. So they're all negatives, but I've picked the negative, and this is okay. Yeah. So I can add other items, but I've just got this simple bank, and I'm not going to add any more to this bank for now. You can do all of that, and I'm going to publish it. So we'll just wait for it to publish, and it should now appear at the bottom as a content extension. And if I just scroll down, you'll see that. So in the next video, I am going to show you then how to add your quiz items or your quiz banks to the assessment flow and the grade book. So thank you very much. I've been Andrew Smith from the Open University, and hopefully you found this short 8-minute video to be useful.